All right, everybody. Today we're going to talk about function keys, and those are those keys that you find across the top of your keyboard. Function keys are also referred to as hotkeys. I don't know if function keys is the old-fashioned way to call it, and the hotkeys is the new cool thing. I'm not sure, and I don't really care. I just want to make sure that we're talking about these keys across the top. And also, I thought this would be a good opportunity to add some flames to my presentation. So, function keys. Here they are. They're those keys across the top, and you can see they do some different things, and they actually adjust the hardware. So you can change the brightness of your screen, you can adjust volume, you can do all sorts of different things with these keys. It's important to note that when you're pressing these keys across the top, nothing really will happen unless you've also pressed the function key in the bottom left. By watching this video, I hope you gain a better understanding of your Dell 2-in-1 device and what some of the hotkeys can do to maybe speed up some of your processes and really increase overall productivity. Let's take a look at some of the hotkeys in action.
I'm going to go through this pretty quickly, so as always, feel free to pause, rewind for clarification. Here we go. First key you need to find is the function key in the bottom left. I'm going to hold that one down. By holding that down, it gives the dual functionality to the function keys across the top. First one we're going to look at is airplane mode. It's got a symbol on there, as many of these do. This one has kind of looks like a cell tower, or maybe a Wi-Fi symbol. I'm not sure what's going on, but if you press it, it says airplane mode on. If you press it again, it toggles it off. So that one is an on-off for airplane mode. Moving over to F12, this controls the brightness of the screen. So if I press this, I get a slider bar over here. And this is showing me that the screen brightness is all the way up right now. If I want to dim my screen, I go to F11 and that bar comes down. And hopefully you can see, so does the brightness of the screen. I'm going to bring that back up. One of the things that I often do is I keep it at a lower setting if I'm trying to conserve battery, but it's really up to you, the environment you're in, your set of eyes, whatever it is that you want that works best for you. Moving over from there, F10. F10 is the backlighting of the keys on your keyboard. So if I press it, if you look closely, hopefully you can see a little bit of light there. The keyboard lights up. If I press it again, it should get a little brighter. If I press it a third time, it turns it off. So depending where you're at, again, this one's going to be environment specific or just personal preference, but in dark settings, you can have the keys lit up. Moving over, F9 brings up the start menu and the Cortana bar or search bar. If you press it again, it goes away. F8. F8 allows you to connect to external monitors, projectors, those sorts of things. If you continue to press F8, it will cycle through the different options. All right. F6, 5, and 4 all are like multimedia control functions. So if you have music that you're listening to, you can skip to the next song with F6. You can go back with F4, and F5 is play and pause. The play and pause does work on YouTube videos, so that is an option. The other two didn't really do anything when I tried it out. Something to know. Last couple ones here. F3 is the volume. So as I press this, there's a slider bar there that's continuing to rise up. And F2 decreases that volume. That's all the way down. I'm going to turn it back up because F1 will mute everything. So notice it's at 34. If I press F1, it turns to an X, which mutes the sound. All good things to know. Also, remember there is an external volume on the left-hand side here, and you also have volume controls in the bottom right here too. So lots of different ways that you can adjust the volume. Lots of different ways that things can go wrong, I guess, too. The last one to look at is the escape key, but it's got a function lock feature, which basically means if we press those together, now sort of like cap locks, you don't have to press function and the button up here. It's locked on the function, and so if I hit this brightness or if I want to dim the screen, I can do that without holding down this key. If I want to turn that lock off, I can.
All right, we've reached the end of our tutorial today. I did want to leave you with this final diagram that's labeling the function keys or the hotkeys. You can see across the top, you have a label for each of those keys for your reference. As usual, always check the video description on this YouTube video. Oftentimes we'll add resources that go with the tutorial. Thanks for watching.